Steve Rogers, famously known as Captain America. First appearance, Captain America Comics, issue number 1. Enhanced Super Soldier, American Patriot, a founding member and longtime leader of the Avengers. Captain America has 5 stamina, medium movement, and he's size 2. He's also threat level 4. His physical attribute is 4, range attribute is also 4, while his mystic attribute is 3. Let's watch Captain America in his daily training regiment. Board members, welcome back. The boardroom's open once again, and today it's another Marvel Crisis Protocol character review, and we're going over Steve Rogers' Captain America. Captain America's first ability is Strike. Now, Strike has a range of 2 with 5 dice being rolled. After the attack is resolved, Captain America gains power equal to the damage dealt, and if he rolls any wilds, he'll get a push, which, if the target character is size 3 or less before damage is dealt, it may be pushed away from Captain America a short distance. So, in this particular example, maybe he wants to hit Crossbones here. Captain America has a movement of medium, so he could move anywhere along this line, get within 2 of Crossbones, like so, roll 5 dice, and generate power equal to the damage dealt. And if he rolled any wilds, he could push Crossbones away short, so way back here, if he wanted to. Keep in mind that a push does not cause a collision like a throw. He also has Shield Throw. Shield Throw is kind of a fun attack. If we reset Captain America back to his starting point here, it's one of my favorite attacks by Captain America, by the way. It's very Captain America thematic. Shield Throw has a range of 4, and you're going to roll 5 dice. This attack ignores line of sight, and the defending character does not benefit from cover. So in this particular example, he can throw his shield at Crossbones, no problem. He's going to roll 5 dice. Now, if he rolls any wilds, the shield is going to ricochet. After this attack is resolved, he may make an additional shield throw attack, and that attack can target another character within 3 range of the original target character, and may be any distance from Captain America. This additional attack does not get the ricochet special rule. So what that means is this. Right now, Crossbones is 4 away from Captain America, but Red Skull is not. Red Skull is farther away. So, if Captain America rolls those dice on Crossbones and gets a wild, it can ricochet, at which point he'll be able to ping that shield off of Crossbones' head onto Red Skull, doing more damage. What's nice about that is right now, Crossbones does qualify for cover, which means since he's within 1 inch, or 1 distance, I should say, of a terrain feature that's matching or larger size, he would get cover, so he could change one of his dice rolls to a defense result. But Shield Throw says they do not benefit from cover. So Captain America's already got that covered. So he's going to throw his shield, hit Crossbones, ricochet off to Red Skull, dealing extra damage. Super, super fun attack. His next attack is Shield Slam. If the target character is size 3 or less after the Shield Slam is resolved, it may be thrown a short distance. So again, Captain America has to close the gap here. Let's see, he's going to move like so, closing the gap on Crossbones like so. And then Shield Slam is within 2 range, that's no problem there. He's going to roll 6 dice, and after this attack is resolved, he may be thrown short, so we can throw him a short distance. He's going to put this little short distance tool here and throw him. Well, he overlaps with this car, so he's going to throw him into the car for 1 additional damage. That's going to be the collision damage, if you will. So that destroys the taxicab, and Crossbones is going to take an additional damage. Captain America's leadership ability is called A Day Unlike Any Other. This is an affiliation Avengers ability. Each turn may reduce the power cost of the first superpower used by each allied character by 1 to a minimum of 1. This is a real cost savings ability, if you will. The Shield Slam costs 2 power. So if you opened your turn with Shield Slam, it would only cost 1 power to begin your turn. Not a bad use of power there. Every other affiliated Avengers character on your team, in this particular example, Iron Man here, would also lower the power cost of their first superpower on each turn as well. Now let's talk about some defensive abilities. Captain America has Bodyguard. When another allied character within 2 is targeted by an attack, Captain America may use this superpower by paying 2, Captain America becomes the target of the attack, regardless of range and line of sight. So we go back to our original settings here. If Bold Crossbones wants to use Overpower, which has a range of 3, and you can see Crossbones' powers on a previous Marvel Crisis Protocol review. I'll link it up above and in the description below. So Crossbones targets Iron Man with an Overpower attack. Maybe Iron Man's hurting, he's on his injured side, and Captain America says, no, no, no. I'll spend 2 power, and I'm now the target of that attack. Even though it's out of range, he still becomes the target of the attack, and regardless of line of sight, forcing Crossbones to perform that attack on Captain America instead, thus helping absorb the blow. Speaking of absorbing blows, Vibranium Shield is the next defensive power. When Captain America is targeted by a physical or energy attack, he may use this superpower. Paying 2 power, Captain America will get to add 2 dice to his defense roll against that attack. So instead of rolling 4 dice against that overpower attack, he'd roll 6 dice against that attack. So Captain America has a lot of great leadership abilities, if you ask me. Now let's look at his injured side. A couple of changes on the injured side, starting with a stamina. You can see here his stamina goes up to 6 from 5. He also gets a new defensive ability that's an always-on ability called I Can Do This All Day. When defending against attacks, Captain America adds blanks in its defense roll to its total successes. So if he's also injured, and he takes the attack away from one of his friends, either Iron Man or Medusa here, they're within 2, uses his Vibranium Shield, he'll add blanks also to that defense roll to his total successes. A real defensive powerhouse when he needs to be. One last thing I want to cover. In a previous video with Iron Man, I talked about Ricochet Blast. Now, I hadn't realized that the company changed the cost of Ricochet Blast, so I want to talk a bit about it here. Ricochet Blast is an ability that says if it's Iron Man's turn and he's within 4 of Captain America, they may both spend 1 power to each play this card. While within 4 of Captain America, Iron Man may use Ricochet Blast, which is a ranged 4 attack with 7 dice, to basically shoot a blast into Iron Man or into Captain America, and then Captain America is going to deflect that blast somewhere else. I believe the difference there was the card I said cost 2 each to spend and not 1 each. So I want to clarify that the power now costs 1 power each from both Iron Man and Captain America. Well, that's going to wrap up today's episode of Marvel Crisis Protocol Character Review, and that's Captain America. I think they did a really good job thematically with Captain America. He really has that leadership thing down as far as this game is concerned. I'm really excited to get him back to the table and run another Avengers versus Hydra maybe, or the Cabal, if you will. Be on the lookout for our next episode. I believe we are doing Red Skull and the Cabal. Is there a hero you'd like to see us do? Put it down in the comments below, and I'll make sure to get that hero, studied up on that hero, and get that hero to the table and do another character review for them. Thanks again for watching, and as always, we'll see you at the next BoardRoom meeting.